Hey, good morning, everyone. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Wednesday. I am slowly making my way north on Vanderbilt Beach here in beautiful North Naples, Florida. It's 76 degrees out here this morning, 76 degrees. Again, late yesterday afternoon, we got some heavy downpours here in North Naples. 3 afternoons in a row. Very calm out here in the Gulf this morning. Very calm, nice and flat. Ideal conditions. If a dolphin or manatee were to come by, we should be able to spot them. Had a quiet morning yesterday. Yesterday it was all about ibises. Let's see what happens this morning. And we got another big cloud down there to the southwest. Not as big as the one yesterday. We watched that cloud yesterday morning just changing colors. It was beautiful, from red to pink to orange to yellow and eventually to white. Roy's making his march up the beach, heading to the Turtle Club down there. Thank you, Turtle Club and Vanderbilt Beach Resort, for letting Roy use your lounge chair. Kathy, Paul, good morning. Good morning, friends, family, our beach family. Well, good news, finally got the shopping account set up, the Southwest Florida Television shop on Shopify. So now you can click right on a link and you'll be able to put your orders in online. That's going to simplify the process tremendously. Right now we just have our one set of magnets in there, but you'll see the shop on my Facebook page here. Already, I got it working last night and woke up and already had 2 orders sitting in there. That was sweet. Thank you. You guys are awesome. We'll be coming out with another set of magnets here. Probably release them today. I just don't have the magnets in my hand here. Carrie's got to ship them down to me to take pictures, but we can release those, get those out for order, put them up for order. So look for that second set of magnets sometime today to be released in Shopify. On Shopify, in Shopify, I don't know. Shopify. How is everyone doing this morning? Everybody all right? Anybody needing some prayers for you, for yourself, friends, family members, whatever? Your goldfish, let us know. We're here for each other. Keep Jan and Jamie in your prayers today. Jamie is just going in for a visit to the doctor for some routine maintenance, but just keep Jamie in your thoughts and prayers today. Jamie, Jan's husband, and Jan as well. We're not going to see Jan on here. At least she said she wasn't going to be on here this morning. We all know how Jan is. It wouldn't surprise me if she pops on here. Also, our good friend, Peter Edwards, please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He's going through some rough times here, health-wise. Please keep him in your prayers. He was such a good guy. I miss seeing him on here in the mornings. We'd see him every once in a while popping on. Hopefully he'll be back in action soon. Peter Edwards. Also our friend Tammy Jennings. I haven't seen Tammy on in a long time, but we need to keep her in our prayers. And of course, old Daddy-O. Keep Captain Roy, keep Roy in your thoughts and prayers. Sometimes he's his own worst enemy. Daredevil Roy. Carrie is working on some t-shirts, figuring out what some nice t-shirts would cost. Southwest Florida Television t-shirts. Several of you expressed an interest in t-shirts and hats. And all we would need is get nice hats, t-shirts, and a beach cooler to go with it, huh? A nice Southwest Florida Television beach cooler. That would be the perfect complement there for our beach-going friends and boating friends and fishing friends. Just walking past the little playa now. Got some pretty colors in the sky. Got some neat colors in the sky. Did anybody see any meteors streaking through the sky this morning? I was peeking out the window every once in a while this morning. I didn't see one. I haven't seen any of those meteors yet. I guess they're hiding out with the dolphins somewhere. Boy, it is so calm. The past several days have been really, really calm here. The water has just been almost like glass. Not quite smooth as glass, but close. Just the tiniest of waves. Just little ripples. Look at that. That just about died down to nothing here. The water looks great. The water is gorgeous. As soon as the sun comes up, we'll get a better look at it. Looks nice and clear. Look down to the south. Hey, if you're just rolling out of bed and joining us, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday from North Naples, Florida. I wish I could see the horizon, the eastern horizon. Kind of see the colors there between the buildings. Look at all those beach chairs piled up. Oh my goodness. Here comes Dexter. Can't miss Dexter this morning. He's got his electric shorts on. Look at him coming up here. It's fluorescent green. Holy cow, man. I can't miss you walking on the beach this morning.
No, that's right.
You're lighting up the beach here.
That's right. They can see me.
They can see you, absolutely. You're not hiding.
Yeah.
How's everything going today? Good?
Good, real good. No
Good.
dolphins coming down.
No dolphins.
Nope.
You know, there's a lot of turtle nests missing from around here. Looks like quite a few hatched. There used to be one up there, right up on the walk up there.
There's quite
They're starting to pop.
Yeah, they are. And they're popping fast.
They are.
Yeah.
There were 4 in a row right over here. I don't know if they're still there. I see 3. Yeah. So no dolphin action, darn it.
No dolphin
Any meteors?
Nope.
No meteors? We're supposed to be able to see the meteors
I
there.
know they said when the weather came on this morning. He said that you would see them.
Yeah, I was kept looking out the window and I didn't see
I
any.
didn't see any either.
Then I saw this. I didn't know if that was a plane did that or
I'm not sure.
if it was left over from a meteor.
Yeah.
Because I think they leave a streak across the sky when they go by.
I think they do.
But that looks kind of low.
Yeah. Interesting clouds, so yeah.
Yep, it's beautiful. Maybe
Nice and calm.
you might see some dolphins down there. I think they're hiding out. I got a feeling they're down south this morning. When you go down there, the dolphins.
All right.
Yeah, and they're going to be hard to find. They're not going to be obvious. You're going to have to look hard, like Roy.
That's right. And if they have a ball behind them.
If they have a big float behind them. Yep. No, he's probably already in his lounge chair up there.
Did you swim yesterday?
He did go for a swim yesterday.
Oh.
Yep, he went swimming. He enjoyed that. Yeah, we're working on it, just to say the least. I don't know what to say. I got mixed emotions about him being out there, but he's happy. He loves it.
Yeah.
His nurse and doctor said he can go in the water, so.
Well, that's what counts.
Yep. If he's happy, that's all that matters.
That's right. For his age, that's what counts.
Yeah. All right, get your 5 miles in there.
Okay, we'll see you on the way back.
All right.
I'm at 1.2 now.
Yeah, you got ways to go. Yep. All right, Dexter. So he's at 1.2 miles now. He puts in 5 miles every morning. Oh, an osprey just went overhead. Just flew overhead. I don't know how far up here I'm going to go this morning. But yeah, our sea turtle nests are hatching like crazy now. Hatching like crazy. Right here, just a couple of weeks ago, there were 6 nests. Now we're down to 3. 3 of them already hatched. The little babies making their way out to sea. Love those pastel colors in the morning. Vanderbilt Beach in North Naples, Florida. Good morning, Lisa. Linda Magyar. Good morning, dear. Good morning. Look at that. That's looking good. The reflections in the water. Absolutely beautiful. The sound of new construction. You hear the hammer pounding in the background. I can't see anybody's comments this morning. Facebook is in one of its moods. It's just telling me, just pops up and says who is watching. It's not letting me see any comments. A new beachfront home going up over here. Tear down the old ones and put a new one in. It looks like there's some rain again down to the south. Some cool clouds. Looking really cool. Couple little willet birds flying in there. That's kind of neat looking. Kind of neat looking there. The streaks. Gary. My friend Gary sits in chair. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Ooh, something over here. They stopped. There was something over here chasing the little fish around. They were going crazy here. Up. Pelican dove right in on them. Right in on them. It's just a little school out there. A little school. Mark, good morning, Mark. So what are you doing right now? What are you doing at this moment? Where are you watching this video from? Your home office? In your car? In your kitchen? In your dining room? In your bedroom? Living room? Where are you watching this video right now? Where are you at? What are you doing? Are you having a cup of coffee? A spot of tea? A hot chocolate? A smoothie? Got any donuts? Can you share them with me? Oh, Gail hasn't made me any donuts lately. She spoiled me there. I think she lost her interest in donuts. I don't know what's going to be next. I've got one piece of my birthday cake left that Elizabeth made me. One piece of that banana cake. I think I'm going to have that with my coffee when I get home today. Oh, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. I appreciate you appreciating me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Loving those clouds. Loving them this morning. But I love them every morning that they're out there. I love my mornings on the beach. No two ways about it. I love my time with you guys. You know, right now with this blasted COVID, there's a lot of people that just don't have any reason to get out of bed. I mean, it's just like you're not working, you don't want to go out, and even if you're retired, you don't want to go out and be around people. It's just like getting really bad. There's no reason to even jump out of bed. So I am kind of fortunate here. These beach walks give me something to look forward to every morning. It's because of you guys. There's many mornings, if it wasn't for you guys, that I would just sleep in another hour. Well, and Roy too. I got to get Roy out to the beach in the morning. But you're my motivation. You're what gets me up and going. So thank you. And once I get out here, that's all it takes. I'm good to go once I hit the beach. These pelicans just flying inches above the water. Just so amazing. So amazing. They just don't crash. Starting to really get the blues now. The Wednesday morning blues. These are the best blues to have right here. If you're gonna get the blues, these are the ones you want. Absolutely gorgeous. Hit that share button. If you're liking what you're seeing, hit that share button. Joni, good morning. I haven't seen a whole lot of birds along the shoreline here this morning. There's 4 ibises up here. I think those ibises like hanging out further to the south, down there where they're more isolated. Couple youngins here, couple juveniles. The white ibises. Well, look how clear that water is. Connie, good morning, sweetheart. Good morning. I'd love to get a very, very, very small group together to go over to House of Omelets again. Love to have our friend Rose join us. Oh, there's an outcast up there. Or else he just wanted first dibs on whatever's in the water there. Get ahead of the group. Making their march up the beach. I don't know, they kind of remind me of a little old man walking on the beach. I don't know why. Good morning. If you're just joining us here, good morning. If you just stumbled across this live feed on Facebook, welcome. Welcome to Southwest Florida Television and the Southwest Florida Television Beach family. A lot of wonderful people here watching along. We invite you to join us regularly in the mornings here. We invite you into the family. That's what these morning walks are all about. These live feeds are just an opportunity to get together with some wonderful people, some great people. Enjoy some beautiful scenery. Get your day off to a nice, easy start. Away from all the other nonsense that's plaguing social media right now and the news. I encourage everyone to make comments, start up some conversations here, get others, try to engage others in conversation. I don't care what you talk about, as long as we stay away from politics and do not be putting ads up here. Do not be putting ads in the comments. If you want to advertise on Southwest Florida Television, let me know, and we can work something out. Very interesting looking clouds. Aren't those neat looking? Can somebody share what time it is, please? Can somebody just pop the time up there for me? I got a feeling it's time for me to turn around and start heading back down towards Roy. I don't want to leave him waiting. Oh, I can't see the comments. Puh. That's not going to do me any good. Duh. I appreciate it, though. I'll just have to go by my internal clock. The beach screws up my internal clock, though. It shuts it down because my body wants to stay out here all day long. I'll be doing another live feed later this morning from Del Norwegians. Don't know what's going to happen up there. Don't know what I'll be doing. Yesterday it was the Roy swimming show. I was out there in the water with Elizabeth and Roy while he was taking his plunge. His morning plunge. Gosh, he used to do that every morning religiously. There you go. Perfect. Thank you, Jennifer. That's about what I thought it was. Perfect, perfect, perfect timing. Deputy Jennifer. Got 3 Southwest Florida television deputies that monitor the comments while I'm live. Jennifer, Jan, and Jackie. Every once in a while we get a bad person on here that we have to give the boot and kick him out. Deputy Jan took the morning off. She's called in for a personal day. So you're just not getting to see those witty comments of hers this morning. Jan's witty comments. There's a swimmer making his or her way down the beach here. You see that those little ripples there in the water? It's not a dolphin. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Thank you for joining me on another glorious morning here in North Naples. As the beach wakes up, as you wake up. There's two little snowy egrets going at it up here on the beach. I don't know if it's part of a mating dance or if they're fighting. But lots of little fish out here this morning. Lots of little swirls in the water. Lots of little ripples from the little bait fish out here. See if this little snowy egret catches something here. Oh. That one is just chasing the other ones away. See him? Just running the other ones off the beach. He's got a bad attitude this morning. The one closest to us. Strutting his stuff up on the beach. Well, catch something, you big bully. Oh well. See, when these little waves roll in, a lot of times the little fish are caught up in those little waves, kind of disoriented, and that's when these little snowy egrets pick them off. See how he's chasing the other birds away? Look at him. He's being a nasty bird. Mr. Tough Guy. All right, I got to get moving along here. Moving along. if you're liking what you're seeing, if you're appreciating what I do, if you're feeling extra generous, see the fish jumping right down in there in the bottom? If you're feeling extra generous this morning and you want to send a little thank you, a little gratuity, a tip, whatever you want to call it, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And I do appreciate it. Every little bit helps, believe me, every little bit. Puts gas in the car, helps pay the phone bill, the insurance bill, the rent. You name it, the list goes on and on. Or if you want to send some stars, thank you. I appreciate the stars. Hopefully one of these days Facebook will give me the money from them. It's a little willet bird that just flew in and landed up there. Beautiful when they're flying, the willets, the stripes on them. It's looking up to the north. Ooh, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. Good morning. How are you? Hey. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Little pup. Little puppy. Any of you guys that are supporters, any supporters that are watching, if you have the supporter badge above your name in the comments, if it says supporter when you are commenting, send me your address. Please send me your address. Just send me a message here at Southwest Florida Television. Say, I'm a supporter, with your name and address, your mailing address, so we can send you one of those Southwest Florida Television stickers. Just a little token of appreciation, a little thank you. If it wasn't for the supporters, I would not be out here. Remember, those of you that are not supporters, but you're still sending me stars. I appreciate that as well. And you guys that are sending stars, whoever sends the most amount of stars in the month of August, it's going to get a little present. You're going to get one of those beautiful new Southwest Florida television beach pirate lanterns. We've got some of our friends that are in the way up there already. Not even halfway through the month of August, and they've sent, I think Shell has sent over 3,000 stars already this month. I think she is still in the lead. Oops. Some people, their Facebook names, you don't know actually who you're dealing with. Cindy. Just got a message from Cindy sending her address. Very nice. What I do is, everybody that sends me their address, supporters that send me their addresses, I collect them throughout the week. And then on Monday mornings, Sunday evening, usually I'll send Carrie the list of new addresses, and then she works on getting those stickers out to everybody. So it doesn't happen as soon as you send me your address. I just don't want to overwhelm her running back and forth to the post office. She's got enough to do. Carrie has been a godsend to me. She lit a fire under my butt. To get this thing going. To get Southwest Florida television moving. To help me turn it into a real business so it can support me and allow me to come out here and do what I love. Come out here and share beautiful videos with you guys. That's what I want to be doing. I don't want to be doing videos for other people. I don't want to be dealing with the nonsense of the real world. I want to be out here on the beach with you guys, sharing the beauty and spreading the love, bringing people together. That is my goal. And you guys are helping me achieve that by being supporters, by buying our merchandise, by sending stars, by sending those generous little thank yous. Good morning, how are you? A little tyke. That's what I like seeing. I love it when the little ones are out here getting their toes in the water, in the sand. He's had enough. He just plopped down on the beach. He just plopped himself down. That is so cute. That's what I like. The kid that loves the beach. A kid after my own heart. That's how I was. Well, as soon as we moved to Florida, my parents had me on the beach. Started my beach adventures up in Daytona. We kind of made a slow move from up in New Jersey down to Miami. Took about a year. My dad was looking for work, looking for a job. He had a couple job offers. He was interviewing at different places, and we just wound up in Miami. I think that was right about 1960, 61, when we planted ourselves in Miami. Whole different place back then, a whole different place. I think the first thing my mom did when we got there was go find a beach. Go find a beach close to where we lived. And you know what was amazing? We lived in the same place. They lived in that place till the day they passed away. I never transplanted. I never had to change schools. I was always in the same school districts. Grew up with the same friends. Even my friends were like that. None of them, none that I can remember. My friends growing up through grade school and middle school and high school, none of them moved away. Nowadays, friends are just coming and going. So are parents. Single parent homes are definitely more the norm now. Daytona, that was fun. Daytona Beach. I don't know if you can still drive your cars on Daytona Beach. That was so cool. I had fun there when I was a kid. I wish I could find some of our old home movies to share with you. Of me on the beach when I was a little kid. Had my little butch haircut, well, crew cut, just the crew cut. I don't think I owned any shirts. I was always just in a pair of shorts or bathing suit and flip-flops. Zoris. I think they used to call them Zoris back in the old days. Zoris. For some reason, that word rings a bell. Zoris. You can see the little beach park that I grew up in. I mean, it was my home away from home. If you Google Matheson Hammock Park, Miami, you should find it. An interesting little beach park. They've used that park for quite a few commercials. It's got kind of an interesting little road that goes around a little circular pool that is full. They fill it with salt water, but it's just this neat road lined with palm trees, and the car manufacturers like to use that for background in their footage. There's been some movies shot there, quite a few movies. Something About Mary, they did that over there. Some of the scenes, I think it was where he got his fish hook stuck in him or something. That was over at Matheson Hammock, but a lot of interesting things there. But I pretty much grew up in that park. If you're ever visiting that area, go down there. Check it out. Matheson Hammock Park. Just to the south of it, and a little further down the road is called Old Cutler Drive. Very scenic route. Go down Old Cutler, you'll come to Fairchild Gardens. World famous Fairchild Gardens. I had a wonderful, wonderful childhood growing up in Miami. Never a dull moment, even though it was fairly peaceful and quiet as I was growing up. There was always something fun to do. Then the drug wars came. Then the drug wars came. Back in the mid-70s, all things broke loose. All hell broke loose. The cocaine cowboys. By 1980, I said it was time to get out of there. And I made the move to Florida's West Coast. Lived on Marco for 10 years. First 10 years I lived down on Marco. And after that, I wound up in Naples Park. About 1991, I wound up in Naples Park. Haven't left Naples Park since. A very, very unique neighborhood, Naples Park. Close to the water, a non-gated community, awesome. A huge blend of people. Huge mix of people, all different kinds of people, all different classes, colors. It's a great neighborhood, Naples Park. Well, now you know a little bit more about me. A little bit more about me. Robb the beach bum. I don't consider myself a beach bum. I wish I could be a beach bum. Well, go catch up with Roy here. Get Roy out of here, and we're going to head up to Del Norwiggins Pass State Park. I'll do another live feed from up there. See who is up there. See who or what. Love my morning walks. Love the time I get to spend at the beach and the time with you. Well, if you aren't able to join me for my next live feed this morning, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tagging along on Vanderbilt Beach. Remember, hit that share button. Spread the word, share the love. Bringing people together, one beach walk at a time. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing. We want to bring the whole world together, one beach walk at a time. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for the stars. Your financial support is what keeps this page alive. Remember, you can order a set of magnets now online. You can order them online. You can go right to the Facebook shop and click on the image, or just I have an ad there at the top of the page, pinned to the top of the page. Click on the link. You can do all ordering online now. That'll take you right to the Southwest Florida Television Shopify store. Going to be adding another set of magnets today. They will be ready. You can order the second set of magnets today. I will share the link for that. There's Dexter. He looks like a Sharpie walking up the beach here. Looks like a Sharpie marker. Well, yes or no? Yes or no?
Well, I got some good news.
What did you see?
I talked to the ranger. He said they had 230 nests so far this year.
230 nests.
And they had 96 in the hatch so far.
96 hatchings. 230 nests here. Sea turtle nests, 96 hatching. Wow.
And the orange tag is just part of the numbering system.
Ah.
Kind of a storm. Someone was too close to the water, and I guess we had a number on the orange ribbon.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I asked him what it meant,
Cool beans.
so, yeah. But I didn't say
No dolphins or manatees. I said you look like a Sharpie marker walking up a highlighter coming up the beach. Oh man. All right.
All right, so you're heading up to Delaware.
Yep, I'm going to take Daddy-O up there to the beach, to Wiggins.
Okay, well, good to see
All right, enjoy the rest of your morning.
you. Goodbye.
All right, got to call it quits here. Daddy-O's over by the car, getting impatient. I'll see you in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it takes me to get him out on the beach. Up to the beach and out onto the beach. If I don't see you later, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And again, thank you for being a friend. That's what it's all about. Tally-ho, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless. You ready, Freddie? There he is.
Did you see that planet streak across the sky? Oh man.
All right.
That was a big one.
Goodbye, everyone. I'll be back.